YouTube family, welcome into today's video, which is September's favorites. This year is flying by and we are coming down to the end of it. I still can't believe that we have only 3 months left. So we're gonna have winter coming on us pretty quick, and then we're gonna just have all kinds of fun, aren't we? We'll be complaining about the winter just like we were complaining about how hot it was. So I hope that we don't though, because sometimes, you know, it gets to where we're like, are we ever happy? Are we ever happy with what our climate is? I don't know. Can we be happy? I don't know. So anyway, I want to just bring these things to you guys and let you know what I've been trying out a ton of this month and what I've been absolutely adoring. Okay, I was asked to review the Tatcha primer that I had gotten a while ago in one of my hauls, and I do love this stuff, you guys. If you get a chance to read what the ingredients are in here and what it has for its claims, I think that you will really appreciate it. Now, my nose is a little stuffy, but it does have just a really light citrus smell, like a light lemon smell, which I like. Your finger glides in here like it's just like silk. And then when it touches your skin, you can barely even tell that you have anything on. The other thing that I really, really like about it is I can go up here underneath my eyes, and it suggests to, because it does have anti-aging properties. And so I really do love this. However, it is very expensive. I think it's like $52 for this. And it seems to me like it has 0.7 ounces in it. Yep, it's 0.7 ounces. So not even a full ounce. Really expensive, but I'm finding that I use so very little, and I haven't even hardly made a dent in it whatsoever, and I use it quite often. It's not like I haven't used it at all. So I really have been enjoying that, but it's definitely a splurge item. Okay, I recently picked up 2 products from the Butter collection from Physicians Formula. The first one is their blush, and the blush is in rosy pink. And when they first came out with their blushes, they had 2 colors that I felt like those weren't even really colors, but boy, this rosy pink caught my eye. It has just a little teeny tiny blue background to it. So this for me was more of a blush that I used while the summer was coming to an end. Kind of a bright, vibrant, pretty color. It can be sheared out really well. It has the same lovely scent that the bronzer does, but I really liked it. I liked how long it lasts. I liked what it did for my skin as far as making it look really flush and really pretty, and it was great for summer. But this highlighter, oh my goodness, this highlighter from them is so pretty. Okay, so the color on there is Pearl, and it is so pretty. It is like a white pearl though. It is really light. So if you're dark skinned, you might gonna want to look for something else in their line. But boy, that is so beautiful. There is absolutely no glitter in that whatsoever. So it's not gonna really enhance any texture you have on your face. If you're worried about those and texture, I find that when you do have that, if you just take a dampened beauty blender and you go across it a little bit and buff it out just a little bit, it shows up so much less texture. So been loving those. And like I said, they smell like the original Butter bronzer, which is a plus. Sigma sent me what is called a face powder. It's called Aurora Powder Face Powder, and it's called Corday Rosa, something like that. But I feel like this is not a face powder. This is a beautiful blush, and I love this color. It's such a I just think this is definitely fall appropriate for the color. And I fell in love with how beautiful this is. A tiny, tiny bit goes a long way. You are anywhere from medium deep to the very most porcelain. I feel like this is wearable for everybody. If you're very, very deep skinned, I feel like you can probably use this, but you really might have to build it up. But this is a great formula. I really did like this. This wore really good throughout the day. The way that it performed as I was putting it on, I'm like, okay, this is really pretty. And then even just the wear time of it was really good. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was my eyeshadow primer from Catrice. Somebody asked about this in my video where I did the 4 licks in 1 as well. I love this stuff, you guys. This is a white color, so it gives you a white base, which is going to make your eyeshadow really pop. I don't feel like it was one that needed a lot of attention, but it definitely gave me a brightening effect to my eye look, and I just really It's what I've been using nonstop since I got it. I think it's great. It dries down really well. It does really well. It will crease a little bit if you have oily eyelids, so put a little bit of a powder over it if you need to. So I really have been loving that one. The next thing that I really like a lot, and I didn't think I would because this is the very first stick foundation that I've even tried, and this is from L'Oreal, and this is the Infallible stick foundation, basically. And this glides on so good. It is so fast compared to regular foundations. I'm sure you guys are way ahead of me and you've all tried all kinds of stick foundations, but this is my first one. And this was like, it was so fast. I couldn't believe it. I took this on a day trip with my husband one day and just put it on really fast and just rubbed it in, and that was it. And I was just so impressed with it. The coverage is about a medium, but it can be built up. So it's, you know, if you have like blemishes that you're worried about, you could like, you know, really concentrate on them and then, you know, kind of blend it out a little bit. It just, for me, it was one that was super duper pretty. I really like this one. Makeup Revolution on the Revolution Beauty site, not the one that's from the USA, but their big one, has these, it's called Emogination. And I really like this. Yeah, this gargantuan mirror. I don't know if you guys can see that. Gargantuan mirror, but these colors right here, I've been trying out a lot of contours lately, and the ones that are the ones that actually make a shadow instead of making you look like you're orange at all are the ones that I'm gravitating towards. And these, all three in this row, are definitely ones that like really don't show any orange up, and I like that a lot about it. So you can go down to the deeper color, or you can, if you're fair skin, you can go into the lighter ones. And then you have the typical, you know, other powders that are the peach powder, the banana powder, and just a perfecting powder. And then up here you have all the highlights. I really thought that this was a really well done palette. I like the formula on them. It doesn't seem like it's too drying, and I like the highlighters. It reminded me very much of the Essence Pure Nude highlighters because it can be built up, but just one coat, it's pretty darn beautiful, and it doesn't have that super duper high beam highlight look. So it does have more of the yellow highlight right here, which is like a champagne-y color that's actually two colors in one, and then this color over here has just a tiny bit of pink behind it. So this is one that I would recommend. I finally hopped on the Hourglass train. I used to have a palette of this and I even sold it, but I really have been liking this one. Is Luminous Light. I've been liking this to use as a finishing powder. I think what I was doing before was I was using it as a setting powder, and you just can't do that. Well, I just can't do that because it just gave me too much glow. But as just a light dusting powder or a finishing powder, it's beautiful. So this is one that I got that is the small size and just gives you that subtle, warmed up, pretty feeling. The next thing that I've been trying a lot of lately is the Amica Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I have this in my hair today, you guys, and I feel like it gave me so much volume, especially at the crown where I'm missing a lot of volume. I feel like it did really good on helping me with that. And it doesn't leave any sort of a white cast, which I really like. I was using Not Your Mother's dry shampoo in their line, and I felt like I was always getting a dry cast. And so this particular one didn't leave any sort of one. And even the Living Proof one, I found that a lot of times it would leave a white cast. So this one, for me, is definitely a winner, and I'm really glad that I got it. And it says it's for all hair types, and I really do like that too, because my hair is pretty dry right now from what it went through. And so I appreciate this all the way around. You could use it if you have oily hair too, to perk up your second day shampoo. Okay, so I saved for last something that I know that you guys are gonna just go like, roll your eyes and go, oh my God, Melissa, not another one. I got another palette, you guys. This one is from Morphe, and I swore I was not going to do this. I wasn't going to get any more palettes because you guys know I just did that, and we're picking through them to try and use everyone and make looks out of everyone. But I couldn't help myself, you guys. Wait till you see what's inside of here. Now, this one is one that is only at Sephora, and it's called the 35V. This is the formula. If you like the Jaclyn Hill palettes, this is the formula that is from the Jaclyn Hill palettes. It is so good. Look at the colors, you guys. Oh my gosh. I have worked with this 3 times. And all 3 times I have come up with the most beautiful looks. It's what I have on today. It is just so freaking gorgeous. I can't begin to tell you how much I love this. It is beyond. I just think that they knocked it out of the park. They completely did such a dang good job. I love it. I absolutely love it. I hope that if any of you guys pick it up, that you do too. It was $24. They put it out the same day that they put out the Juvia's Place palettes. And that's what I went in there for, just to look at the Juvia's Place display, because I wanted to check out their highlighters. And oh my gosh, you guys, this is so beautiful. The formula is really good in it too. If you're looking for a new palette that has tons of options in it, this is your baby right here. We're gonna have to add this to our lineup as far as the 4 looks in one go, because this is something that is really special. That's everything for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I love bringing you monthly favorites so that you can see what I've been using, what's tried and tested for me, and what is absolutely my favorite. I don't bring these to you lightly, and I don't show you things that I haven't tested. Some of them are brand new this month. Some of them are my tried and true favorites. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Have a wonderful, fantastic day. I love you all so very much. Each and every one of you, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.